All right, welcome back to another video, Daily Football Fix. And again, appreciate everybody for clicking on. Hopefully it's made your summer go by a little quicker. You know, or you can get on the Florida Football Vault and watch some old highlights. I mean, there are all kinds of things. U.S. Open's over, you know, I mean, Gator baseball, about it right now. So
that's a big hit, though.
It's, yeah, it's a big hit, but obviously it's that time of year when it's a little bit dead. So this is why we do the Daily Football Fix. And again, we'll be going right up to Media Days. We have some really cool stuff planned for you even before SEC Media Days start.
Yeah, I like our game plan, Pat. Now can we execute it? That's the key.
That is the key.
I don't know.
Execution is the key, or as John McKay said,
I'm all for it.
But today we're going to pick what position group we think is Florida's best right now as we head into fall camp soon. Fall camp is such a misnomer.
It's summer camp.
It's summer.
It's August.
It's August, and it's hot. Yeah. And guys are falling out all over the place.
The way you get away from that is just say preseason camp.
Preseason camp.
Yeah.
All right, we're heading into preseason camp. Yeah. And I'll start. I'm going to go with the DBs, which seems like a bit of an obvious choice. But it's contingent on one thing. Like, I love the corners, and I think the fact that those guys have had a year to get older and learn, and obviously we're kind of thrown into the fire last year. I think they're just going to get better. So the corners are great. Chauncey Gardner needs to be a better player.
Yeah, he does.
And I say overall, I'm talking about
complete.
tackling.
Yeah, complete player.
If he can't do that, then it won't be, because your safety has to be, depending on where he plays, one of your best players. And I feel like they're in great shape at nickel, and great shape at with Juwan Taylor there.
And they've got plenty of safeties that have played and are good players. So.
And this year, with the incoming freshmen, you can play in 4 games.
Yeah.
So, I think they're in great shape there. That's an area where I look at and like, you're going to get beat.
Well, yeah, that's part of the job.
It happens. But I think they're going to be consistently pretty solid there. And if they can, I mean, look, I don't know if they're DBU. To me, Dallas Baptist University is DBU.
I know. I was going to say that is the real DBU now. We found that out during baseball.
We did. So. But they are. It is a long tradition, and I think these guys, whether it's obviously Wilson or CJ or any of these guys, want to continue that. And the only way you continue is by keep making big plays and keep making your secondary the strength of the team.
And Pat, the corners you mentioned them. Those guys were really good as freshmen, and I love the mindset. Both of them in the spring were saying, we had a decent year, not a great year. We can do a lot better. Yeah. So that's what the mindset you need to have if you want to be a great player, and they both want to be great players.
Well, and that kind of carried through the whole team, Robbie. You wrote a story about it this week. Is nobody came here to go 4-7.
No. Nobody
came here to see their coach fire. They all came here to do special things, and these guys. I talked to Nick Savage about this. They're hungry.
Yeah, very hungry.
That's a good thing. So who's your best position group?
It's a tough call for me, Pat, but I'm going to go with the running backs. When you look at the depth and the guys that have played, made plays there, and Jordan Scarlett's back. I mean, if he returns to the form he had before, he could be a special back, an elite back in the SEC. And then you look at the guys behind him, P. Ryan, Malik Davis, if he's healthy. They've just got so many options there. Lemons, who looks like a game breaker type guy, a home run hitter that they've lacked. And then you throw in 2 really talented freshmen that had the benefit of being here in the spring. So that is a loaded group, and it's deep, very deep.
Yeah, they've even talked about maybe playing some 2 tailbacks at different times. And although I'm always leery when coaches throw stuff out like that in the spring.
You hear that all the time, though. When you've got
that I heard. Oh, they were talking about the possibility of Alabama playing both quarterbacks at the same time, and I'm like, that's like the time that Urban said he was going to play Joe Hayden at Wildcat when he had Tim Tebow as his quarterback.
Remember that? Everybody kept saying, when's he going to run it? Never did it.
Never going to happen. No. But we'll see if Florida does that. It is a position of strength. There's no question about it. Jordan Scarlett, to me, is the wild card, Robbie, because the guy's been out of football for a year. We saw him in the spring. He looked great.
Yeah.
Breaking tackles, running hard. You talk about hungry. He's a good example. And there are a lot of guys on this team that are hungry for a lot of different reasons. His, because he got in trouble and had to sit out the year. He might have an incredible year.
Yeah. The thing is, how do you keep them all happy, Pat? There's so many guys that are capable of making plays, and there's only one ball. So
there is. And you only get, what, 60, 70 plays a year, a game? Some of them are going to be passes. The good thing is every running back on the field for Florida is going to be fresh.
Yeah. Fresh legs, strong legs. That's when you make plays.
And that's the thing is you got to stay healthy in
Yeah.
that position. But those are two really strong. I don't think anybody's worried about those positions
No.
for Florida. Actually, there's only one position I'm really worried about. But anyway, we'll get to that at some other point. That's our video daily football fix for today. We appreciate you guys for clicking on and watching it. We'll have another couple coming up. You've been watching it on Gatorsports.com. Brad McClenny's been taking the photos and the pictures and the videos. Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, he's doing it all.
He is. He's everywhere. And we will be back with another one later. Until then, Pat Dooley, Robbie Andreu, the Gainesville Sun saying so long from the Sunshine State.